Hello, 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 and welcome to another conversation. This is The Conversation with Stevie, and I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills. You know that this is the place where we uncover the why about what our guests do. And we are in the middle of the She Soars visual campaign, super excited, and we're here with another She Soars celebrity. Yay! And her name today is Nicole. We will get to her soon, y'all, because she is amazing, let me tell you. I just want to tell you about what I do in the world, and that is to help Christian women get seen and get paid online. And without any further ado, how you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing very well. Thank you. Super excited that you are here. Please do go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
For sure. Again, Nicole Perkins. You'll see my Facebook handle as Nicole Fabulous Brand Perkins if you were to look me up. But I'm a brand expert. I help entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants get more visible on social media so they can attract more clients and ultimately build a better brand.
Yes, come on, brand, come on. And so, of course, this is the place that we uncover the why. So tell me, how did you get into this? Were you always someone who said, I just love helping people get seen, or were you someone who just loved art? What is it? Tell us the backstory, please.
Absolutely. So I always tell everyone I was a bit of a corporate baby, specializing in the finance area, and I either helped someone make money, manage their money, or created more money for my bosses. And that got old for me. I just didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't see the sense of continually helping someone else make money, and it wasn't really helping my dream or vision of what I wanted to do in life. So I started off because I was doing very well, with the money scene, the financial scene. I started helping friends and family with their finances, and that was doing very good. I started getting referred, and then that was just basically for free. I was just kind of dipping my toe in the water just to see how things would go. And then they started asking me questions about business. And one thing I noticed was that, people were just all over the place. They really didn't have a clear plan. They didn't know how to put things together. And I had a really good knack for social media. So I started helping them with that. And what I got into branding was because the messaging they were having difficulty with, because branding is all about messaging, that story behind the brand. And they really did not know how to craft that where it would be attractive to their audience or attractive to clients in general. And then on top of that, some of them were not very tech savvy. So I created a social media agency. Right now we're at 33 plus agents under me who does all things digital marketing and things of that sort. But a culmination of creating a social media agency as well as coaching them individually on how to get their story out, getting the maximum impact and working more strategically, not just throwing spaghetti at the wall. I became virtuous and wealthy, millionaire mindset, and I'm loving it.
I love it. Yes. Because the whole thing about having a wealthy mindset and a wealthy brand is that a lot of people are visual learners. A lot of people see us before they even will know who we are. And so the work that you do visually is a blessing to many because it helps to draw out the part of them being elevated. And so I love the part that you also talked about the finances, and that is how you transition, because I do believe that wealth is a birthright of all people. And so that's amazing. One question I have for you is a question that we ask all of our guests who come to have a conversation, and it is a fill-in-the-blank conversation that goes just like this. Dr. Stevie, we cannot leave the conversation today without everyone knowing. And what do you want the people to know?
I want them to know that it is possible. It doesn't mean that you're not going to put your hard work, sweat, even tears to make your dream happen, but it is possible. Just make sure that you are going about it in a strategic way and you are putting in the work that's necessary. I heard someone say that basically success is when, destiny meets preparation. So continually work on your craft, continually do what you're supposed to do, and it's very much possible.
Yes, it's possible. Yes, I love that. So when you were someone who was first building your business, what piece of advice would you want someone to have given to you?
I would say the best piece is research and resources. When people fail to plan, they plan to fail. And sometimes we can get so excited about things, we just jump out there. And I remember in the beginning, I was getting a lot of attention from friends and family regarding what I was doing, and I was excited. And I was like, yes, this is it. And I went out there, and I flopped in the beginning. Why? Because I didn't have a real plan. Although I was helping others make money, when it came to myself and scaling like I wanted to, I flopped. So I was doing what I wanted to do. I had the freedom. I was hitting my revenue goals, but when I wanted to scale or take it to another level, that's when things went wrong for me. So I had to sit back, take a beat, and really assess exactly what the direction was for the company. And I'm so glad I did. So I did a lot of researching, and I also took in a lot of resources. I just really sat there and took as much advice as I possibly could. And then I researched again. And with that time, I was able to scale my business. And I'm so grateful that I listened to the advice and didn't continue to go down that tunnel.
Wow. And also, I want to know, how have you been leveraging your skill set from all of the industries you were in before to now being someone who is running a business on a global scale?
So one of the skills I've always had was communication. I've won speech contests, in Toastmasters. I've even when I was in a corporate world, I conducted trainings with high-level executives. Communication has always been a part of what I do. But this time, I want to communicate to help entrepreneurs get a footing on their brand and to get visible. So I translated that communication, not just to work for someone else, but to truly help business owners get to that next level. The other skill set was my ability to do sales. I also, in the industry, I was able to, secure contracts for businesses I worked for. And I learned in sales that as much as I was great at communicating, I had to be even better at listening. And a lot of people think that sales is about talking, sales is about convincing, sales is about, making the person see it your way. And they're so terribly wrong. It's actually about listening. And how well can you listen to solve the problem they have? So that skill also was translated, so I'm very grateful for that.
Yes, transferable skills will pay the bills. I love it. And so thank you again for saying yes to be a She Source Celebrity. I just have one more question for you prior to us getting that great contact information. And the question I have for you is literally about why did you say yes to becoming part of our visual campaign?
Well, actually, Stevie, I had been watching for a minute, and I think one thing that always resonated to me is how you engage with your post. I noticed that sometimes you would post things and someone may have I would say an interesting comment, right? Something that I'd be like, that was a little bit rough or rude, possibly. And you always responded with grace. And you always responded in a way that made the person feel like they should look at it another way and not get discouraged. And I thought, I love to have that person as part of my feed, when I'm on social media. I would love to see that. And you put, the ad out there, regarding that. And I thought, hey, why not?
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Y'all, this is a blessing to show you. You never know who is watching and what will resonate with them. So be your authentic self at all times. That is something we can talk about, being visual, because I am definitely, that is who I am. I want everybody to feel loved and appreciated and heard. That's what we as people in visibility want. And so I want to talk to you about that before we get your contact information. I know. I still have one more question, but this is the last question. When it comes to visibility and it comes to people being actually seen and heard, not just online and on the work we do, but just to be seen and heard as a person, what is it that you believe is the most important for them to understand?
Okay. So it's not always about being the loudest, okay? When you want to be seen and heard, you have to relate to the audience with their heart. What is pulling at their heartstrings? What is something that they are trying to overcome in their life? So as much as on social media you want to flash your business, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That's not what your audience really cares about. They'll cheer you on, but in regards to really caring and supporting, that's not what resonates with them. What resonates with them is dealing with the issues they're dealing with on a daily life. So when I say being seen and heard, start caring. I always love that saying that says nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. You have to be that person where they feel like, you know what, she has my best, or he or she has my best interest at heart. That's going to get you more seen than any type of ad copy or promotion that you do.
Yes. We had to let that just breathe for a second. And I appreciate you so much. This has been such a valuable conversation. And so please do leave us with your contact information and any last words you have.
Absolutely. So the first way that you can contact me is on my website at www.NicolePerkinsTheBrandExpert.com. That's www.NicolePerkinsTheBrandExpert.com. You can also reach me on Facebook, Nicole Perkins, Instagram, Nicole Perkins, LinkedIn, Nicole Perkins, TikTok, Nicole Perkins. So I'm there. I'm on the feed, and I'll be happy to talk to you. And I also have a way for you to link with me if you just want to have maybe a virtual coffee chat or strategy session. That's okay too. Just, again, go to my website and we can get that together.
Awesome. Y'all definitely make sure you get together with Nicole. Trust me. Listen, if you ever need me for any reason, just know how to spell my first name correctly, Stevii. And you can go to Stevie.com, again, Stevie.com. And I always like to tell people to make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you. And yes, you too have the power to do so. Bye for now.